This is one of the things we gotta look at before we put the underdrive pulley on, is to see how much volt it's reading.
You know what today is? Today it's motherfucking, let's install the Neuspeed pulley on my 2011 TDi Jetta. This is lightweight. It's supposed to reduce the parasitic drag on the engine, so we're gonna see if this makes a difference in fuel economy or horsepower, or if it's just motherfucking snake oil. According to the instructions here, the only thing we need is a 16 mil wrench, a T20 Torx, 10 mil triple square, ratchet wrench, T30 Torx, and a torque wrench. I got all those. So let's see what we gotta do. First, we gotta go underneath, remove the motherfucking cover, and apparently we gotta remove the lower fender panel too, so let's get that out of the way.
This is where we're at. There's a few torque screws that come up through the sides. There's one right there, one right there. No, actually you only need to remove the one in the middle. And then the one down the sides, and I think there's 3 at the back there. If we could pull this cover out, I'm not gonna film it because it's not really fucking important. Will tell you a T30, but these rear ones are not. They're clear T40, so either there's different versions or they need to get their shit together. Now the instructions will tell you need to remove the skirt, but I think I will have enough room to get inside there to pull that pulley out. So as it turns out, with the 10 mil triple Torx, I will have enough room. So let's get that belt off, and then we will just get this pulley swapped out. So the first thing we gotta do is take the belt off. So take it clockwise. I'm gonna see if I can get the camera set up better and we can get that off. Okay, the belt's off. The next step, we are going to remove the 4 screws in there that are holding the crank pulley on. It's going to be pretty awkward, but let's see if we can get it done. Here's the difference in size between the 2 pulleys. This one here is way lighter than what this one is.
So we got both pulleys right here. The green one basically has no weight at all. It's like a featherweight. This one, the original factory Volkswagen crank pulley, will do some damage. If you threw this at somebody, you'd probably knock them right the fuck out. Where this green one, if you threw it at somebody, it'd probably just bounce off of them. This could be lethal to somebody for sure. It probably weighs about a good, I don't know, 7 pounds, around there.
Now we're ready to install the pulley back, and if you notice on the factory one, there's a hole there. And you got 2 holes here. One of those holes, there's a tit on where this goes on the crank, and that's where those have to go in order for it to be lined up properly. I wish this was in a better position, but there is a tit right on top of there. I don't know if I can get the camera up there enough that you'll be able to see it or not. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what we gotta line it up on. You need to set your torque wrench up at 7 foot-pounds of torque and give it another quarter turn. Now it's time to put the belt on. It looks a lot harder than what it's really going to be. The belt feeds around the crank pulley underneath the tensioner, up on top to the alternator, down underneath the AC compressor, and then back to the crankshaft pulley. new pulley and belts installed. Now, you can see where it goes. Now let's get this thing started up, see what happens. Check all your pulleys at the top, make sure everything's on. Let's go to voltage. So really no difference in voltage right now. 14.2, I think I was reading like 14.3. Let's have a look at it outside. There we have it with the new pulley. I'll just put the old pulley and belt in a box for a rainy day, because you never know what can happen. I'll fucking throw it away, and the next thing you know, the new pulley will fly off, then I'll be fucked. So right now at highway speed, I am pulling 14.4 volts with the underdraft pulley, so I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, it's motherfucking beer time now. I got some Chill Coot from Yukon Brewing. Fuck, this is good beer. When I go back up north in 3 years or sooner, I am stocking up on this like crazy. Alright, so that ends the video doing the install on the pulley. It's actually really easy. I know the instructions say to remove the inner fender. Now, however, the instructions also say it's only up to 2010. The new body styles like mine came out in 2011, even though it's the same engine. However, who gives a fuck? It's in, it's done. I'm going to have to drive it for a while and do a review on it later. But if you guys have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.